I wrote this song. I was inspired by. I've been working for 2 years doing peatland restoration in the south of Scotland here, and I have developed an interest and a love of peatlands, and I wanted to write a song about it, but it's quite difficult subject matter. You have to find an angle, and so once I hit upon the idea of picturing myself, because as we know, peat preserves bodies and artifacts better than anything else for thousands of years, and so once I put myself in the thought of what would happen to me if I was buried there, then I finally found the inspiration. So I'll go for it now. So this is one that I wrote myself. When I die, bury me in the peatlands, with me best boots laced up on me feet. Place me guitar at me left hand in the black acid casket of the peat. For me headstone lay the turf and the heather, in me pockets leave what you don't need to keep. Far below the wind and the weather, the black acid casket of the peat. With me last meal still lying in me stomach, the bread, the beer and the meat, I will lie in peace with the others in the black acid casket of the peat. 3,000 years when you find me, 27 hands below your feet, I'll be keeping the secret safe beside me in the black acid casket of the peat. And I will tell you the story of the ages, the song of history bittersweet, handwritten on the cracked and brittle pages in the black acid casket of the peat. So when I die, bury me in the peatlands, me best boots laced up on me feet, place me guitar at me left hand in the black acid casket of the peat, in the black acid casket of the peat. There we are. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Oh, hi Liz. Hi Isabel. Oh, great. I can see people I know. Oh, Ola. Hello. And Marley. Nice to see you. Oh, I think some of my friends and family have arrived there.
Hi.
That's brilliant.
It's amazing.
Oh, John. Okay, so that's the one song that I've written myself about peatlands, and I do know another song. This song's called The Rare Bog, the Rattling Bog, and it's an old Irish song which I learned from a Scotsman in Wales, so it obviously gets around. I'm going to sing this now. It's much better in a pub with everyone singing the chorus and a few beers perhaps. So if you know the chorus, you can join in, and possibly some members of my family right here, live, nearby, will sing the chorus with me, but we'll see. So here goes. I'll do my best. It can go on forever, this song, but I'll make sure it doesn't. Okay. The rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that twig there was a leaf, a rare leaf, a rattling leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that leaf there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, and the nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. And on that nest there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, and the bird on the nest, and the nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that bird there was a wing, a rare wing, a rattling wing, and the wing on the bird, and the bird in the nest on the leaf, and the leaf on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that bird, oh, I lost it there. I lost it there, right? We'll stop there because you have to stop somewhere.
Yay!
And I don't know if you could hear my wife singing there in the background. Oh, I can see you all clapping, that's great. It's on, you're all muted so I can't hear it, but I appreciate it, that's great. Yeah, so there we are. There's a couple of bog songs. I know that there's many more. There's a lot of peat songs, but mostly about burning peat, like the peat fire flame and what have you. And so I'm not encouraged to do those songs these days, although I think anyone who's interested in peat should smell it burning at some point in their life, because it's the most beautiful smell. And it's a way of life for, well, it was, and there'd be no one living in the west of Scotland, well, probably the west of Ireland, if it wasn't for peat being burnt. So it's part of the tradition that that we're not going to lose forever. Anyway, I think I've got time for one more song.
Yes, please. If you have.
This is possibly not directly related to peat, but if anyone knows any more songs about peat, please do let me know. Send me a message or something, because I'm trying to make up a bigger list of songs. I'm interested to see what Sam Lee will be singing about tonight, whether he's got any more songs about peat. And I will write some more if I get it, but it's not easy, you know, writing songs about peat, not good ones anyway. So I'm going to finish with this song, right? And this is called A Simple Life. And this is, if you like this kind of thing, you can, I'll send you one of me CDs, Postcards from Home. You get a free set of postcards with it. I think I'm allowed to say that, aren't you? I won't charge you much. If you like it, I'll just send you one.
Where do you go to get them?
You send me a message, or you go to Bandcamp, Matt Cook Music, Postcards from Home. Anyway, that's that product placement out of the way. I'll finish with this song, and actually every song on this album directly relates to the situation that we're in now. There's songs about staying in the village. There's songs about how can I miss you if you don't go away, which is about someone working from home and never leaving the house. So we're all in the same boat. But I'll leave you with this song now. I've got 4 minutes. Here we go. I like the simple life, the bread and water, the candlelight, cup of tea, aye, that sounds nice. I like the simple life, and I like the simple things, never knowing what tomorrow brings, a pair of dice and 2 gold rings. I like the simple things, and they say home is where the heart is, and you know that it's true love. Home is where the heart is, and my home and my heart is with you. I like the simple me. I paint a picture and I climb a tree. I'm out for lunch but I'll be back for tea, 'cause I like the simple me. And I like the simple you, the way you are and the things you do. Your eyes are bright and your heart is true. I like the simple you, and you say home is where the heart is, and you know that it's true love. Home is where the heart is, and my home and my heart is with you. I like the simple way, keep smiling on a rainy day, and everything will be a-okay. I like the simple way, and I like the simple things. Moon and June and what tomorrow brings, a pair of dice and 2 gold rings. I like the simple things, and they say home is where the heart is, and you know that it's true love. Home is where the heart is, and my home and my heart is with you. So there we are, and it's not really about peatland, but you know, it's a pretty simple thing, a bog, and it should be left alone. And let's enjoy it, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you all for having me. Those of you who organised this brilliant thing that you're doing, really, really impressed with it. My wife actually said, "Oh, is peatlands cool now?" when she saw the website, and yes, peatlands are cool now. So, and hi, Kate.
Hi. Thank you so much for doing this. It was beautiful. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Well, let's all keep in touch. Hopefully, we'll make some
sure.
more connections, and
yeah, that'd be amazing.
I'd like to see some peatland in another country. So, if anyone wants to invite me to New Zealand or something.
Oh yes, if we get there at some point, yeah.
Although we're not allowed to go anywhere, are we? But.